Actually, I'm in the middle of this Palawan series right now. So as you know, weekly I upload videos from our trip to Palawan. But I also promised you to give you an update every now and then regarding my fitness and some miscellaneous kind of stuff. This is what I'm going to do today. And by the way, we just hit 100 subscribers.
Here we go. Hey! That's our first 100 subs. I want to thank my mama and them. I want to thank my mama and them for everything. I knew that I would be here one day, and I just want to thank the fans who made this possible.
It's really appreciated. But the weather is nice. It's beautiful outside, even though we are in Manila. And it's early afternoon, so let's head outside. Ready to go. Actually, that was very sad here. What you can see in the background. What you could see there in the background is squatters or slums. And a few weeks ago there was a huge fire in this area. So this village here, this area burned down, and they are just rebuilding parts of it again. Those people are very, very poor. Always in this tension. On the one hand, I want to show you around and I want to show you everything, and on the other hand, I also want to show a little bit dignity to the people. Not filming them just because they are poor. I think what you can see here already is the difference, right? You have like the squatter areas, people living literally on the street, but you also have the big cars, big areas where like rich people live, just 2 meters further down the road. And this mixture is sometimes quite disturbing for us to look at. So I'm headed now for a nice cafe that was recommended to us, but let's find a quiet place to talk first. Hi friends, hi. So let's talk some fitness today, because I have to admit I plateaued for the last 2 weeks. I know that's maybe not big of a deal, and I'm happy that I didn't gain any weight, but I'm still around like between 108 and 110 kilos. And the reason was I just didn't find any motivation to really go so hard on myself. So I did my exercises, but I didn't go like very, very hard. And I did a lot of exceptions because we had guests here, and sometimes it was just so nice to joining for the meals in our guest home rather than just cooking the healthy stuff. So I did a lot of exceptions, but you gotta live, right? Your well-being here is as important as your well-being here. So sometimes you gotta just treat yourself. You just gotta make something you love, you like, not always say no to everything. But anyway, so I'm back on track now. I'm doing some intermittent fasting. That means for 16 hours I won't eat anything, and I'm including the night in that. And then for the rest, 8 hours, I eat my normal 1,800 to 2,200 calories, something in that range. That's what I'm doing, and I'm still exercising, of course, going to the Muay Thai studio. So don't think that I have forgotten my fitness plans. I haven't. But the last 2 weeks, I just was a little bit lazy. I just was a little bit slow. Now I head for the cafe. I'm sitting in this nice cafe now. It's really nice to have some time out of the house. It feels like being out of the city here. And I'm enjoying my coffee. This place was recommended to me actually because they have good coffee. Okay guys, I just want to thank you again for more than 100 subscribers. It's amazing for me. It's like the first step on my YouTube journey. I just started out a few months ago to upload a few videos because it was fun. And of course it's still fun. It's even more fun actually because I see your response and I see that people are interested in my content, that they are interested in the videos that I make. And so thank you very much for 100 subscribers. Oh, by the way, make sure to check out the social media channels as well, like Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. Links in the description and also in the channel information. I want to use the opportunity today to have some time and sit around here in the cafe. And I want to take the chance to talk with you a little bit about failure. Because this is the topic that drives me in the last weeks actually. I watched one of Will Smith's YouTube videos. And he said, fail early, fail often and fail forward. It's a quote by Maxwell, author, and I bought the book and I'm reading it at the moment here on my tablet. And it's an amazing book and it tries to kind of change your perception that you have of failure and the perception I have of failure. Failure is a negative thing for us. We get discouraged by failure. We start something and then we're discouraged because it didn't work out in the first place. And this book helps me a lot to just rethink and to change what I think about failure. That's what it is about, to see failure not as a mistake or even to think that when I fail that I am a failure, but to learn from it and to move on and to seek failure even. Let me just compare this to exercising, what I'm doing in the moment. When I want my muscles to grow, when I want to be successful with my exercise, I even seek failure. I take my dumbbells or my barbell and I do as many reps as I can until I fail. I just can't lift them anymore. And when I do this is actually where growth happens. This is where I'm successful. If I just worked out in my comfort zone, when I just do so many reps that I feel comfortable with, I wouldn't be successful at all. No growth would be happening. So I'm intentionally going for failure naturally. And in life it's kind of a similar thing. So let me read one quote from this book here. Okay, people who don't give up keep trying because they don't base their self-worth on their performance. Instead, they have an internally based self-image. Rather than say, I am a failure, they say, I missed that one or I made a mistake. And then they move on and they do it better. So he's giving a lot of tips in this book and he's giving a lot of advice of how to deal with failure so that you will move forward towards success rather than quitting. So this is really motivating. I can just recommend it. Link in the description. Hopefully this book will help you as well. So coming back to fitness, I mentioned that I had an issue with my motivation in the last 2 weeks. And I was thinking about my motivation and why my motivation just got down a little bit, which is probably normal. And so in this book there's something written about motivation as well. We have news for you. Motivation is not going to strike you like lightning. And motivation is not something that someone else, nurse, doctor, family member, can bestow or force on you. The whole idea of motivation is a trap. Forget motivation, just do it. Exercise, lose weight, test your blood sugar or whatever. Do it without motivation and then guess what? After you start doing the thing, that's when the motivation comes. It makes it easy for you to keep on doing. Motivation is like love and happiness. It's a byproduct. When you're actively engaged in doing something, it sneaks up and zaps you when you least expect it. As Harvard psychologist Jerome Brunner says, you're most likely to act yourself into feeling than feel yourself into acting. So act. Whatever it is you know you should do, do it. So guys, I hope that helps you as well. Don't wait for your motivation to come. Maybe you have fitness goals as well. You have still some New Year's resolution going on. It's just February, so maybe you're still on track. Or even if not, don't let your failure motivate you to quit. Don't let your failure tell you that you are a failure. Just keep on doing what you want to be doing and motivation will come. So I'm headed home now. Thank you again for your love. Thank you again for your support. Thank you for being part of my journey. If you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button as well. And see you on Friday for the next Palawan video. Take care.